Hey everybody, I hope you're having a nice, what is today? Tuesday so far. I hope you can hear me. It looks like you should be able to. If you've not been to my stream on this channel before, it's probably because I haven't been live in a hot minute. This is actually my second channel. I have a main channel where I do music streams, and I kind of put this channel on temporary hiatus so that I could focus on music channel things. Over the last year, I got into live looping away from stream. I also had several commitments and things I had to do that were just taking more of my time, and it just made sense to put this channel on hold. But now it's summer, and my schedule is a little bit more flexible. It's a little bit more up to me, you know, and I have a little bit more control. So I wanted to bring back these streams because I didn't like that I started Dragon Age 2 and then had to stop streaming it. So I wanted to just start it over, and I felt like this game is the length where I am fairly certain if I can't get all the way through it in the summer, then we can get pretty close and it'll be reasonable to wrap up going into August or later August. So a few quick notes for just like the setup and everything. You are getting my backup camera. My good camera is currently positioned in the optimal space for music streams, which does not work at all for doing a video game stream. I've reworked my setup since you saw me over here last time, and I have my monitors off to the side, which is fine to like turn and face them to play, but you would just see the side of my head if I were to use my good camera. Also, the lights are not ideal, but I'm going to be working on that over the summer to try and make the setup a little bit more versatile. Luckily, the microphone is in a good position. All I had to do was flip it 180 degrees. And it works fine, but camera quality might not be as good as you're used to. I tried to get this one set as nicely as I could, and the lighting's a little funny. Half my face is a little bit shadow, but we're just gonna go with it. It's not ideal for this setup, and I'm gonna continue to make small improvements, but I am gonna prioritize the main channel music stream setup. If I recall correctly, because I think I panicked about this when we started it the first time, you don't actually check your like previous game save data until you play through tutorial, so we'll have to wait, which is a little like anxiety inducing, you know, because I don't want to go back and do the tutorial again if I do have it wrong, but I think we're good. I think we'll be okay.
Had gentler invitations.
I am Cassandra Pendergast, Seeker of the Chantry.
And just, what are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Scouts. We will have to fight them sooner or later.
Then we make our stand here. Prepare yourself.
Now we're gonna play this fun game of do I remember the controls for this game? The answer is probably no, not right this second, but I think they'll come back to me. I am a console/controller player. I struggle with the mouse and the keyboard. Yeah, maybe that's a personal failing, but I I like the controller. And sadly, my controller is not compatible with this game on Steam.
We can't keep this up forever.
Perhaps we'll be lucky, and they'll run out of Darkspawn.
This is going to be a
Here they
Purple Hawk
come.
game if you care.
Shall I give them a taste of my blade?
All yours, brother. Looks like a fight! Be ready! What else to worry about? Got it!
Give me a load of just a little mage. I'm not gonna lie, mages are a little OP'd in this second game. But it's fine. We're doing it for the continuity.
There's no end to them.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Does that not match the story you've heard, Seeker?
I'm not interested in stories. I came to hear the truth.
What makes you think I know the truth?
Don't lie to me! You knew her even before she became the champion.
Even if I did, I don't know where she is now.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantries fall into pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to her, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go?
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
I'll say the only thing that has changed since my Origins playthrough is I still haven't finished reading all the novels. I got a massive stack physical copies of books I'm trying to work my way through right now, and I own all the novels on my Kindle a bit longer. But I did play Veilguard once. And fine. Not as good as I hoped, but as bad as I feared, I guess. I think I went into it with the expectation that it was going to feel like a totally different game. It wasn't going to be like not really the spiritual sequel to Inquisition that I wanted, but it was fine. It was fine to play as a game. I kind of, to me, it just felt like a game on like an alternate timeline or a different timeline, or just totally separate, but in the same universe. So if you're a fan of the series, I think it's worth playing. But it like didn't, like, it was fine. You know, it was fine. I would say not going spoilers, because we don't do spoilers over here. But for those of you who do know what I'm talking about, I would say that I didn't get the treatment for the antagonist that I wanted and expected going into it. And yes, or at a later date, but kind of expected that would be the case going into it. I felt like there was a lack of development there, but not what I wanted. I don't want to spoil for anybody, but that's my opinion on it. Okay, character creation is gonna be super easy. We're just going with the preset. I really like the basic design of female Hawke, so I just keep it. Although I don't, or you could do like the blood smear, but she would wash her face at some point. Oh, yes, Andrew, sorry. I'm gonna have to get back in the habit of doing it correctly. I don't like to talk during the cutscene, so that you all can enjoy them. My help. But yes, Purple Hawke is like sarcastic Hawke / can't read the room Hawke. I enjoy it. I think it's portrait. That's fine. We don't need to. Yeah, default name is fine. Like Shepherd and Mass Effect to me, like People Hawke is just always Mary, and this is her name. I never change it. My save. Okay, it's there. Okay, good. Amgarok that I never finished because I couldn't beat the harvest. It's fine. I'm never gonna go back. I'm sorry. That DLC, like, it's not super pivotal to the story or to the world building. It's interesting, but like that boss fight is just like I like a difficult fight where I have to figure it out and the fight is like a puzzle in a way, but that one's just unnecessary. So you could go watch over on the YouTube channel that as much of it as I played, but I was not going to devote more than one stream to that. And I eventually gave up. I tried my best. I gave up. Also, something I forgot to say earlier, housekeeping thing. Sorry, I'm waiting until now to say it. Streams are marked scheduled for 3 hours, 4 to 7 Central. But I'm not necessarily going to do a full 3 hours every time. I wanted to give myself more time because just doing 2 hours, I was typically always having to go over just to find like a natural ending point for the day. And I wanted it to be a little bit more flexible. So I kind of want to be off by 7 p.m. so that I can eat dinner at a reasonable time and wind down for the day and all that. I'm not saying I'll never go past that if just that's the way it plays out. But I won't necessarily go all the way to 3 hours. I basically have 2 hour stream with an hour buffer to make sure that we always get to a good end as much as possible, or so that I can do a couple more like short things, side questy things here and there that help us keep up good pacing. So that's what you can expect scheduling. Start the game. Yeah, let's do normal. Normal's fine. You know, I'm taking a handicap by playing it with the key.
The Blight had been unleashed on Ferelden. Dark spawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Cailan died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the Horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment, make us save us. We've lost it all. Everything your father and I built. At least we're alive. That's no small feat. Yes, you're right.
We should have run sooner. Why did we wait so long?
Why are you looking at me? I've been running since Ostagar.
Not to interrupt, but the Blight's not going to wait while we stand here pointing fingers.
Please, listen to your sister.
Then let's go. Lead on.
Yay, we have the doggo. Okay, that means the fact that we have the doggo means everything's properly installed. I want to give him a real name though. Can I give him a real name? Probably not. What did we end up naming? What did I name him? Is it Waffle? Or something like that? I'll have to look it up. I'll have to go watch my own video to find out because I don't remember.
And here we go again.
Oh, take the stuff. Yes, take all.
Let's finish this!
I'm gonna overclick. I do it every time I play these games. I forget that if you click it once, you attack that enemy until they die. And then I'll just sit there, click, 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 click. I don't need to. The message just doesn't make it from my brain to my right middle finger on it. What finger do I use? It was Waffles.
Wait. Where are we going?
Away from the Darkspawn. Where else?
And then where? We
What
can't
was it,
just
Pancake?
wander aimlessly.
I think it was Pancake, and I named this one. I wanted to name this one Waffle. I think that's what I decided. The first Origins Mabari was Pancake, and then I was gonna name Dragon Age 2 Waffle. Hi, Core City. How are you today? Thank you for the resub. For those of you who don't know, Core City has been MVP over here. It's been subbed to this channel the whole time I've been away. Very, very kind. I want to go ahead and if any of you feel like subbing, I appreciate it, and you're welcome to. But just know that I don't currently have plans to stream over here beyond August. So if you just sub and support, I appreciate it. But please make sure you, when it is appropriate, because I don't want you to be charged. I mean, if you don't want to cancel, like, that's fine. But I just want you to know, like, I'm not planning right now to stream over here beyond August right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Pancake. I was gonna name this one Waffles if I can figure out how to name the dog. Anyway, but you don't get a Mabari, the third one, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would just breakfast. But that's okay.
So long as we wander aimlessly away from the Horde, I'm happy.
We can go to Kirkwall.
Well, that wouldn't be my first choice.
There's a lot of Templars in Kirkwall, Mother. I know that, but we still have family there, and an estate. Then we need to get to Gwarin and take ship.
If we survive that long, I'll just be happy to get out of here.
Can't we talk about this?
You will not have him! They will not have you. Not while I breathe.
A small spoiler, I guess, but I've always been kind of sad that we never get to see Evelyn again after this game. She's a character I kind of wish they would have brought back. It was since they decided to go in a different direction with Veilguard, it would have been nice to bring her back for that. You know, if they were shifting focus a little bit from the original plan.
Stop.
Wait, there was
squirming,
loot back
Wesley.
there.
You'll make it worse.
Apostate, keep your distance.
Well, the Maker has a sense of humor. Darkspawn and now a Templar. I thought they all abandoned Lothering.
The Spawn are clear in their intent, but a mage is always unknown. The Order dictates.
Wesley.
The Order dictates.
Dear, they saved us. The Maker understands.
Of course.
I am Aveline Valen. This is my husband, Sir Wesley. We can hate each other when we're safe from the Horde.
A strange time to be hunting apostates. His fellows left with the Chantry priests.
I was traveling to Denerim on business for the Order, but I had to turn south when I heard of Ostagar.
Bad luck and judgment brought us together here before the attack.
The nice Templar has been convinced to postpone his hunt for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we?
Wise girl.
You're quick to offer your allegiance.
Another blade between us and the Darkspawn? Yes, please.
So long as the Horde is their first concern.
My duty is clear, but that is for another day, if we are granted that opportunity.
We will be fine. We all will.
For a while, it looked like we were the only ones to escape the Darkspawn.
We aren't free of them yet. You didn't see Ostagar. This is just the start.
You were there. Yes, I see it now. Third Company, under Captain Varel.
Then you saw how the whole of the army was defeated.
We fell to betrayal, not the Darkspawn. This arm of the Horde will not have the same advantage.
The wrath of the Templars is terrible indeed.
More so their wives. But as long as there is a greater danger, you and I have an accord.
Thank you, Wesley. For now, we move with you. North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
Then we're trapped. The wilds are to the south. That's no way out.
If the options are south or die, I'll take my chances with south.
Oh, I was just rereading your previous chat course study. Yes, it is. Is it my affiliate anniversary over here? Or is it my stream anniversary? I don't remember anything. Apparently. Interesting though. I didn't realize I did that. That was unintentional. If that is true. Just Tuesday of the month. I'll go. How do I... There we go. I don't want to do that. Hang on. How do I turn it? There we go. That's how I do the camera. Okay. Let me loot things. There. Yes, just take it all. Why not?
You're not getting away with
Wait, I can level up. Well, I'll do it after I fight these guys. Oh, they're close enough. Oh, just get down as far as I can go. Doggo. Did I accidentally put him away earlier instead of letting him out? Is that what happened? I did. I accidentally put him away. No, we need his help. Although Bethany seems to be doing fine on her own. How do I... What are your characters gain? Oh, press escape. Thank you. Normally, I yell at games for like putting on the tutorials or the explanations if I don't ask for them, but because I never use the keyboard, that's actually helpful. Sorry that I yelled at it previously. Magic. Willpower for the magic. So that like the for all classes, okay, so it does increase. I was gonna say I didn't know if it had any impact for mages. It does, but let's go ahead and boost her. That feels more important. I really like the force magic, but we have not locked that yet. That comes like I don't know. We have to do things before we get there. Specialism. But what do I want to use in addition to force magic? We already have, it gives us Mind Blast. Fine. It's the Crushing Prison, cool. But it was a year ago. It was my first Mass Effect stream. That was January 4th, 2023. Has it really been that long? What is time anymore? I don't even know. Thank you for the data. I don't know. I have no idea. Today in particular, my mind is all over the but I did not realize it'd been that long. Let's see. This is handy. The rock armor. I don't love this tree all the way through, but maybe it's worth taking. Oh, actually, I've never... Why don't we mix it up a little bit then? Might try the... I've used the Stone Fist. It's nice because it, like, sends somebody back. I'm gonna take the Force Magic eventually because I just really like that. It's fun. It's very satisfying to, like, smack the people around. Like, what is it? Whatever the attack is, or it, like, lifts them up and then just... around. I think I normally mix it with, like, the elemental, like, the ice and fire magic. Because you can't go wrong with a good fireball. But why don't we... Let's try the chain link. Friendly fire is on. It was in Origins. If you play on normal, there's friendly fire on by default. That's fine. I'll walk it off. Bethany, let's be super careful about leveling her up. She's... Strength. Go ahead and give him a point of dex. And he's gonna be our tank for at least part of the time. No, actually he's not gonna be our Evelyn will be our tank. Let's give him perks to start with. Evelyn doesn't level up yet. Okay. Housekeeping done. That's the one thing I know I'm not going to be in the habit of, is saving enough. So I'm going to try to remember and save it every reasonable opportunity. Just in case the game crashes, just in case I royally mess things up. Wish her range was a little bit longer. Stuff? No stuff. This game, I feel like, been more so than, like, the first game. It's similar to, like, the way Mass Effect 2 is. There's, like, a much more finite amount of gold in the game, like, amount of currency that you can get to buy upgrades and things. So you have to be, like, if I'm remembering this correctly. But so you have to be a little bit more choosy about, like, what you buy. But then you also, like, need to be careful that you gather all the loot and stuff. Because the junk... How do we get to in so like what just it? So there's like this here junk. It really is junk. There's nothing you can do with it, but you can sell it for like a small amount of money. So it's important to make sure we gather all that too, so that we can buy as many upgrades as possible. Also, like the gifts for friends, because just like Origins, you have to buy their affection. They're only available at certain times, and you have to have the money to pay for them. I also find it a little strange that Mama Hawke Leandra doesn't do any fighting. Because, like, within the story, Malcolm Hawke, the father, is a mage and seems to have had, like, decent combat ability, and it looks like all his children were trained in combat in one way or another, but he never bothered to train his wife, or did she just have no interest in learning? I'm thinking being an older lady and at this point a widow, having some sort of like self-defense skills
quickly
might be valuable.
We must press towards the wall.
A lot of crazy people out there. Certainly help prevent you from being like abducted. That sort of thing.
I don't think I can do
Oh, no. We don't have a rogue. This is why I always play rogue. Because I hate missing the chests. Also, just playing a rogue, but you know what? It's fine. This is an all mage playthrough. Too bad there's not like a spell you can get like to unlock things. Like in D&D you have, was it knock? Is it knock that does locks? Arcane? I don't remember. Oh, I didn't do the points first. Magic again. Willpower again. Spells. I guess spells do critical hits. In Origins, they don't. Like in Origins, I think the mechanic is that all spells hit. They never miss. But there's no critical. I think that's the trade-off. I don't remember if that's true for this game or not. Let's not waste my points in case that is true. We can always add to that category later. I'm gonna stick. I feel like for a mage, it's good to build like the base things you need. You need to stay on your feet so that you can cast the spells, and so that you can sustain yourself when everybody else in the party is laying on the ground. You need the willpower so that you have more opportunity and ability to cast like the good spells, and then because magic. I don't have a better way to explain why I need that. Level up. Oh, wait, what this. Yes, let's go ahead and get the rock armor, because that is helpful. Remain. What I want to do. Avelin's going to be more of like our tanky tank. So Carver is like a kind of a tank, kind of not. I feel like the two-handed warriors, they're more like, better for them to be more like dexterous, you know, and fast and damage dealers and less damage absorbers. In my personal opinion, if you have a different strategy, that's probably valid and totally fine. Dex. Oh, sorry. I forgot who I'm thinking about. Carver. We're on Evelyn. She's strength. We're not as worried about her critical chance or critical damage. We're about her resistance. Oh, yeah, we want her to be able to take the magic hits too. Because for warriors, it increase, or for non-mages, it increases, or for all of them, but it increases her magic resistance. Helpful. There are some gnarly spells in this game. There's that one that's like a life drain spell. I don't know if you can, you as a player actually can get it. I can't remember. But you meet enemies that have it, and it dead. Not helpful. Give her. Let's focus on her sword and shield. Start. That's everybody. And save. This looks fine. Not at all an ambush.
Make her give me strength.
Oh, after I put all that effort to level her up carefully. And
Bethany!
I actually like Bethany as a character, but I think Carver is more interesting. Sorry, Bethany. Like Bethany, if she were real, is the character I'd rather hang out with in real life. But Carver is more interesting as like a fictional character to read or analyze or whatever. Do I not have the doggo? I think that's what happens if he goes to 0 health. the command or whatever, it cools down and you have to wait for him to come back. Oh, I don't want, not on the dog, not, okay. Fine, they got it.
Bethany, wake up. The battle's over, we're fine.
I'm sorry, mistress. Your daughter is gone.
No. These things will not take Bethany.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
Don't speak to me of grief.
Oh, bit of a cold.
This is your fault. How could you let her charge off like that? Oh, my poor little girl. My sweetheart.
If we stand here weeping, the Darkspawn will take the rest of us too.
Allow me to commend your daughter's soul to the Maker, mistress. Ashes we were, and ashes we become. Maker, give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found in eternity.
I will never forget you, Bethany.
I kind of wish that Hawke's response was more like deflecting with humor and a little less like kind of coldness and stuff. Because Bethany's from the sister. I think she'd care, you know. But anyway, I mean, like for Purple Hawke, you could be sarcastic / a joker, still like feel things, and you know, try to deflect with humor, use humor as a shield or whatever. That once before just kind of felt like she didn't care. I don't know if that was the tone the voice actor took or the way it's written. I'm not sure.
At least Father will have company now.
Need that too.
Flames. We're too late.
Oh, no, not die today!
What a surprise!
Making the world a better place, one enemy at a time. I'll go with
this. There's no end to them.
Just occurred to me, I don't know where my health bar is. I don't think I've checked it once. Glad I'm still alive. My favorite character in this series.
Well, well. What have we here?
Yeah. Three attempts and I turn it down to casual. Yes.
But now it seems they arrive in hordes.
Impressive. Where'd you learn how to turn into a dragon?
Perhaps I am a dragon. If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning darkspawn does nothing for the appetite. If you wish to flee the darkspawn, you should know you are heading in the wrong direction.
So you're just going to leave us here?
And why not? I spotted a most curious sight. A mighty ogre vanquished. Who could perform such a feat? But now my curiosity is sated and you are safe for the moment. Is that not enough?
So I've been watching Orange is the New Black for the first time. And I'm on, like, I just started season 4 not too long ago. but Red's easily one of my favorite characters. But I was watching it, like the first several episodes, and I was like, familiar. Why is her voice so familiar? The character's Russian, has a Russian accent. Why is she familiar? I had to look at, normally I have a pretty good ear for like matching like voice actors in their roles. Like if I'm watching or playing something, I'll be like, oh, it's so and so. I recognize their voice. But I couldn't quite place it, and it's her. It's Kate Mulgrew is her name. She voices Plymouth in Dragon Age. She plays Red in Orange Is the New Black. So if you've seen that show, you've seen her work in person. I think she's good at it. Red's easily one of my favorite characters in the show. And I was kind of disappointed that I didn't make the connection myself. Because then once I knew, like I could hear it and I couldn't unhear it. Because her voice has a very like distinctive timbre, and that stays the same even with the accent. But yeah, it was just kind of a funny coincidence, I guess, because I didn't really know anything about Orange Is the New Black other than it's good. Most people think it's good, and voice in a prison. I don't have a good reason why I'd never watched it. Just hadn't gotten to it, and so I'm really enjoying it. It's a really good show. But I was kind of surprised that there was a Dragon Age connection there. Anyway, back to the game.
You could show me that trick of yours. That looks useful.
I dare say it is. Such a clever tongue for a mage. Tell me, clever child, how do you intend to outrun the Blight?
We're going to Kirkwall, in the Free Marches.
Kirkwall? My, but that is quite the voyage you plan. So far, simply to flee the Darkspawn.
Any better suggestions? I hear the deep roads are vacant now.
Oh, you I like. Hurtled into the chaos, you fight, and the world will shake before you. Is it fate or chance? I can never decide. It appears fortune smiles on us both today. I may be able to help you yet.
There must be a catch.
There is always a catch. Life is a catch. I suggest you catch it while you can.
Should we even trust her? We don't even know what she is.
I know what she is. The Witch of the Wilds.
Some call me that. Also Flemeth. Pasha Belinar. An old hag who talks too much. Does it matter? I offer you this. I will get your group past the Horde in exchange for a simple delivery to a place not far out of your way. Would you do this for a Witch of the Wilds?
I would get her else.
Should we trust her?
Wesley is injured. We'll never escape the Darkspawn.
If you need to, leave me behind.
Okay.
No. I said I would drag you out if I had to, and I meant it.
I think Wesley's... Evelyn could do better. I'm not all upset about it. He's a little bit two-dimensional as a character. We don't really get to see much of him, but he's a little annoying. He's a little bit of a wet blanket.
What is a Witch of the Wilds exactly?
A chastened legend. Witches that steal children.
Bah, as if I had nothing better to do.
Then you're an apostate.
Yes, we have so much in common.
Also, it's a little thing. Not like maybe nitpicky on my part, but excuse me. I've got this cough that's been hanging around for like a month because I got like my allergies got bad about a month and a half ago, and I got a little bit sick, and then developed this fun cough that is mostly gone, but like not entirely, and like show up inconvenient. But in the first game, in Origins, when the characters meet Plymouth, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but to the best of my memory, that they say he's a Witch of the Wilds, implying that there are more, or there are lots of them, and I think that kind of ties into like her, like Plymouth's daughters and all that. They learned that she like supposedly, uses magic, maybe a blood magic, to take over their bodies when she's older. Find that out helping Morgan. And then in this game, Evelyn recognizes her as the Witch of the Wilds, implying there's only one. But like, you know, I guess what we kind of learn in Origins is that if the legends are true, there's only one Witch of the Wilds, and it's Plymouth, you know? And it's just all the different iterations of her across time. But here, but they don't know that, so like that's not common knowledge. So there are several, you know, but like Evelyn knows her as the Witch of the Wilds. Oversight, or did that news get out? Would the hero of Ferelden have shared that? I doubt Morgan would have like just shared that kind of information with the world at large, but you know, just one word. Don't mean to get too hung up on it. Interesting.
You would go through all that trouble to have something delivered?
I have an appointment to keep. It is far more convenient this way. Happily, you are not without your own needs.
How much trouble will this delivery be exactly?
About as much trouble as my saving your lives not 5 minutes ago.
Good point.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how seldom I hear that.
Roast a few more Darkspawn? I'll do anything you want.
Sadly, my charity is at an end. There is a clan of Dalish elves near the city of Kirkwall. Deliver this amulet to their keeper, Marithari. Do as she asks with it, and any debt between us is paid in full. Before I take you anywhere, however, there is another matter.
No, leave him alone.
What has been done to your man is within his blood already.
You lie!
She's right, Aveline. I can feel the corruption inside me.
I believe if you read the novels, what you learn is that, like, if you get the blight from a Darkspawn character, don't actually die. Turn into a Darkspawn or a type of Darkspawn. But like Grey Wardens kind of want to keep hidden, which is why they go into the roads when they feel like they're like the blight is kind of basically the Grey Wardens have the blight, is just slower and more controlled. Or maybe that's Grey Wardens. I don't know. Like whatever it is that makes you survive the joining and become a Grey Warden rather than dying, if you have whatever that is, you become a Darkspawn or a Darkspawn of some kind. They don't want to know that. You don't have to have read the novels to play these games. I just wanted to read them because I never had, and yet I've read up through Thunder, third one. Eventually I'll get back to it and finish reading them. But those little details I think for the world building. Did I do this already? Sorry if it's a repeat.
What are you talking about?
From the Darkspawn. All that blood. I knew when it happened.
And how much time before you?
Not long now, if I am any judge.
This corruption is the permanent sort, I take it.
The only cure I know of is to become a Grey Warden.
And they all died at Ostagar.
Not all, but the last are now beyond your reach.
Aveline, listen to me.
You can't ask me this. I won't.
Please. The corruption is a slow death. I can't.
I'll do it. Sure, why not?
I'm sorry, Aveline. This has to be done.
Without an end, there can be no peace. It gets no easier. Your struggles have only just begun.
Flemeth,
I thought that might interest you.
you expect me to believe a myth swooped out of the wild to save the champion?
Oh, come now, Seeker. Do I need to recite the tale of the Warden as well?
No. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised to hear of her involvement.
I liked my version better, too.
What else aren't you telling me, then? Did she send someone with the champion?
In a manner of speaking.
So it's true. Continue. But if you tell me they all flew to Kirkwall on a dragon...
Nothing so fanciful, I assure you. The witch kept her word, and got them to Guaran, where they took ship. They sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms. 2 weeks they spent in that dark hold, packed in with the fearful and the desperate. And then they saw it. Kirkwall, the city of chains. Long ago it was part of the Imperium, slaves coming from far and wide to work the quarries. Now, it's a free city, but I use the word loosely. Sail through those black cliffs and you'll see what the slaves of old saw. The gallows, welcoming you. That's where their ship landed, with all the rest.
Into the city.
What? That can't be.
It's true. Look at them all.
Are we really surprised? Everyone's fleeing the Blight. Just as we are.
And they would throw us all back to the wolves. Unbelievable.
I'm only surprised they let us dock. We need to find Gamlen. Our family has always been highly regarded in Kirkwall. He can do something, I'm sure of it.
Let's hope he received your letter.
The guards seem to be reporting to that man. Perhaps we should speak to him.
So we're at a good, stopping place. I'm not stopping for good. I'm going to take a break. If you've not been to my main channel stream in the last however many months, I've been trying to practice better stream habits, which include taking a break periodically. And when these game streams run 3 hours or close to the 3 hour mark or even beyond that, I in the past have just been on camera the whole time, in front of the computer the whole time, and that's not really healthy. I've learned for myself I'm much better off as a human and by extension as a streamer if I take a 5-minute break every hour or so, stand and stretch for physical health, for mental health, all that stuff. Also, we have our dog Heidi. She's an old lady, about 14 years old, and she lately has been showing her age a little bit in that her bladder control is not as good as it used to be. So when I stream, I'm typically the only one here. So I also use my breaks to check on her, take her outside for a quick pee break, all that stuff. So since this is the kind of a good in-between things, and I anticipate going closer to the full 3 hours today, because I don't think I'll be able to get all the way through the prologue, but I'd like to get most of it. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. And I want to save first. Do we? Yes. Do another save. I'm going to take just a quick 5-minute break to stretch and go check on the pets. And got plenty of water. Don't have to refill that, but we'll dispose of my soda can. And a quick snack. Got a little hungry. And then we'll do just 5 minutes and we'll be back and I'll keep going. And then I might take a second break after about 2 hours or so. Especially if I feel like I'm going to go ahead and take that full third hour. But just give me 5 minutes break and I will be right back. Oh, journal. That's what I was going to try and figure out. I think it's just through here. So I think we want to do this first. I think we have to find Gamlen. Then we can then we'll do what's gonna come. What is it we're doing for it? We're basically a courier courier. Wow, can't talk. Courier service Plymouth today. So you do that second after we find Gamlen. No level ups right now. Now I'm paranoid. But right, camera's there, everything's there. You hear me, you can see me.
Do you have a ship? Something to get us out?
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
What do you mean you're not seeing any video? Can you not see me, Andrew? Like the stream? Don't say I'm not seeing any video. That makes me feel like the stream's not happening. It looks like it should be fine. You mean you're not seeing... Okay. Andrew, I'm gonna need you to clarify, because I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, thanks, Corsetti.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be. Back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it, and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed. Huh?
Okay. I understand now, but you made me panic. Not to be nitpicky, but like, because that triggered my anxiety. Next time, if you could just say that you're not watching the video or you don't have the video loaded because of your connection issues, that would put me more at ease, because you said, I'm not seeing any video, and I thought, oh crap, there's no video on the stream. Like, you're just getting my voice and nothing else. Maybe that's a me problem that I immediately go to worst case scenario. I do have my preview tucked behind Streamlabs so that I can look at it quickly if I need to. But like, moment of pure panic that there was nothing but my voice on stream. Yeah, I know, I think maybe because there's no like level bar, I'm thinking it wasn't actually capturing the audio from the webcam. It was just giving me the option to, but I should have just ignored it. But I was like, had that moment in my head of like, after all the trouble I've gone through with this stream series, I'm gonna like watch the video back and my voice is gonna be echoey for the whole first hour. And I was like, well, if that's the case, then that's the case. But at least I can stop it from being echoey the second hour. But I overcorrected it. It's okay. It's just like, you understanding what you meant versus understanding what you meant. But it's all good. And my assumption or interpretation is prone to going to like, what's the worst case scenario? Just because that's how my brain works. Let's keep going.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Does he not know he's talking to a mage?
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not.
Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes,
speak to the manager.
It's always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Don't need the doggo. I want the doggo.
Let us
Oh, wait, I want to name him. Can I name him now, please? Oh, stop it. Character. Let me name the dog. I may not be able to do it until we get to our house for the first time. Dog. I don't think I'll be able to do it until we have like our home base. It's fine. Do waffles instead.
Tell me, how did your family escape Lothering? Almost everyone who hadn't fled.
My older sister. If she wasn't with us, I don't think we'd be here.
But you seem quite skilled as well.
I'm not my sister.
What do you want? Money?
Over there in a minute. There's no loot. I don't think there is yet, but... I would really like this coffin mic.
What do you want? Money? Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we've got family here.
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
If you find our uncle, Gamlen Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlen? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlen I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Get ready!
Far away. I keep forgetting I have to be a lot closer for the, what's it called, the Mind Blast to work. Or did he have like friends hiding in the alley? Or do they just feel like fighting?
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlen must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My darling Bethany didn't make it. Dressed to guide her.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite, Uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
Mother said our family was wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlen, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hip-deep in Ferelden since the Blight. You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
We're not putting Mother through that. We came here. We're staying here.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your brother will have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Carver?
What can I say? Better here than nowhere.
That's help.
What kind of man is this Mirren?
He's a hired sword. What do you expect him to be like? I wouldn't bring him home for dinner or anything, but he's got a decent reputation. I wouldn't have asked him if I thought he'd cross you.
How dangerous is this smuggler's work?
Well, it won't be pretty working for her. She's a pretty small fish compared to some of the other thieves' guilds around here. But she's tough, she's fair, and she never deals in slaves or flesh.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
I don't think it really matters story-wise which you go with. I feel like as a mage, our Hawke would probably go with the smugglers because I feel like if there was like a mage mercenary running around Kirkwall, like that would draw too much attention. Like rumors of there being a mage be like drawing too much attention. So I feel like it would probably choose smugglers. That's the RP reason we're gonna use for choosing them.
Are you a Thenril?
You must be Gamlen's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
How much exactly?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I'd like to know more about what we'd be doing for you.
I can be honest. We don't compete with the Thieves Guild, but we keep our fingers in a lot of pots. That said, we're not killers or slavers. Anything short of that, however, is fair game.
Do what you want, but this sounds fishy to me.
Begging and taking your pick never went hand in hand.
I hear getting us into the city isn't cheap.
If you're as good as your uncle claims, we're hoping you'll be worth it. After all, it's not every day we're offered an apostate's services.
I didn't realize Gamlen had told you that much.
The Templars in Kirkwall like to think they have all mages properly leashed, but when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the Gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Although I think, like, bring up a guard might be drawing too much attention, but... Or no, not bothering the guard, but bothering the guy. I just, like... Just go right to the chest.
Hey there! What are you doing with that?
Back away from it, friend. Now.
Wait. This is a Thenril's doing, isn't it? You can tell that bitch I'm going straight to the guard again.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you, and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just... take what's in the chest. Take it all. No, I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Enough.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Or magic. Gonna alternate, I think, between con and cunning. Well, no, I didn't do. I've just been doing these. Don't remember. I'm gonna look it up before the next one, but I know I'm pretty sure in Origins that says that like the mage spells always hit, so you never miss, but then you also don't crits. It might be different. One, I don't want to look it up while I'm doing that. For now, definitely it's more magic, more con, and more willpower, so that she can cast more spells. Maybe if it makes sense not to put points cunning or dex, maybe put them in strength, put 1 or 2, since it raises or resistance to effects like being knocked back or set a flame to come in handy. But we'll wait and see. Right now, just focus on the basic. We'll give another mage character later healing spells, but I'm wondering, because I feel like it's helpful to give all the mage characters just the first basic healing spell, just this one, the one that just one person at a time. That way, no matter who we end up with in the party, there's somebody to heal. And you know how these Bioware games go. There can come a point where you don't have a character anymore for one reason or temporarily don't have a character for one reason or another. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take it. So have that ability. Strength. Next weapon is hurt. For now. Save. Oh, tactics. I didn't do that. Is that under character? Yes. That tactic. Tactics. There we go. For my character. I think fine. But I want to everyone to be able to take their own health potion. And mana / stamina. My life a little. I tend to forget about somebody or somebody else's health bar as I'm going on. Yes, I think that's all fine. The health and stamina potion. I'll add more tactics, but like these are the basics. Then just make sure I have set. Actually, let me go ahead and set that for Hawke too. In case I find myself ranged. Just in case I find myself controlling another character for one reason or another. That way she doesn't die. There we go. Gotta remember to do that for everybody. Go along. Now, gotta do Plymouth's delivery. After we wrap this up.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
I guess we did it. We're here to stay, at least for a while.
No more running for our lives unless we really have to.
If only Bethany were here with us.
And Wesley.
And just not like glass half full.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the Mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
I misremembered. I thought we had to do the delivery or the one. Technically the prologue. Today I would like to get through delivery. Prologue plus of her too. She's in my top 5 favorite characters.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Look, we know you're going into the deep roads. You'll need to hire the best, and we're...
No. You're too late. Already done.
The money from this trip could fix everything. You need us. We fought Darkspawn.
Look, Precious. I don't care if you tore the horns off an ogre with your bare hands.
You make him understand. We're running from your bloody Templars.
My brother has a point. It's on his head, but it's still valid.
Oh, thanks for that.
So, what about it, Bertrand? We're just what you need.
You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
Well, back to waiting for someone to turn us in.
You can relax. After all, the Templars dogging us are mine.
Did I sound that bad? Maker, I'm turning into Gamlen. Gamlen? He's got a head for this garbage. Maybe he can talk to Bertrand. He knows some people. After last week, we need all the coin and influence we can get.
You catch more flies with honey. But Gamlen's bullshit could work too.
Well, he did get us into the city, right? What else can we do? We're losing ground, and I don't fancy waking up in the gallows.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go. How do you do? Varric Tethras, at your service. I apologize for Bertrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
Varric is also my top 5 character, the whole series. And I was thinking, who are my top 5 characters? Plymouth is my favorite. She's awesome. I would love to see more of her. I don't know if that's possible point in the story for the series as a whole, but favorite character. So Morgan is also up there. She's probably my second favorite. Leliana is definitely like very much a through point, at least for the first 3 games of the story. And I like her character too. I like the long arc takes from Origin to Inquisition. Varric. Plymouth, Morgan, Leliana, Varric. Because the 5th in my top 5 would probably be Cullen. He takes a really interesting journey from like the origins, the very beginning. So, and he's so. Listen, I've only played it the once, so maybe I misremember. But it's a little like it's so much work wasted. There were a lot of characters not brought back for Veilguard that I feel like should have been. They brought some back, and I was happy about that, but like, it wasn't really what I wanted. I didn't get everything I wanted out of like. There were some characters that you didn't see again, and it was like playing to, and I felt like without good reason you should have seen. Yeah, I think those are my top 5 characters in the franchise. For the whole story, the whole series.
You're part of Bertrand's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
An honorable mention to Dorian, I like a lot. But you only really have him in and briefly Veilguard. He doesn't get quite as much development. I like Dorian a lot. He would be like somewhere in the top 10. He gets an honorable mention.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
Oh, on the contrary. You've made quite the name for yourself over the last year. The Coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawke is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my brother as well, then.
A little, yes. But it is you they speak most of, Messer.
That figures.
Your brother is certainly welcome to join us by all means, but I'll leave that in your hands.
Oh, I'm going. Without this expedition, we won't last out the year.
Trevor's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Got his little brother syndrome.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire another guard.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
Headphones are starting to bug me a little bit. I made it all the way through stream yesterday without them bothering me too much. With a loop stream there, enough moving parts were how my ears feel. But I was just wondering, the question for somebody who knows more about techie things, if my AirPod Maxes will work with this computer, because it's not a Mac. They're so expensive, but they're much more comfortable than these. I bought them back in the autumn. At the beginning of the school year, I have a couple extra every year, like with the beginner band camp and tryouts and stuff. So I tend to have extra income in September, October. No, mostly end of August, September. So that's usually when I buy new gear or things that I need, or if there's something that like I can't fully justify any other time of the year, then I'll treat myself then. So this past year it was saved up a little bit so I could get some of those to use like in my editing process for multi-tracks and such. I usually wear those and listen back and watch everything. Once I've already edited and exported it, I wear these when I'm recording with my audio interface. And these are fine, they're just not very comfortable. The audio quality is not very comfortable headphones, but I want to know if I could, for these game streams, I could use my AirPod Maxes comfortable on the ear. I know that sometimes the Mac headphones don't play so well with these are fine. That is definitely like not a major problem at all.
Your brother doesn't seem like the sort who's willing to split profits.
My brother is many things, but he is not stupid. Far better to share the profits than be trapped in a tide with 1,000 darkspawn between you and the exit. Trust me, he'll come around.
Why would you stick your neck out for a complete stranger?
I'd rather take a chance on someone with your reputation than head into the deep roads unprepared. And besides, we'd be your partners. I'm willing to give a little trust if you are.
I hope there's more to this. Like how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
Come on. The dwarf makes some sense. No offense. Look, you started this, and it's a good idea. Certainly better than ending up in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
There might be nothing down there except darkspawn and rubble. How can you be sure we'll make a profit?
Well, Bartrand isn't grasping at strings. He's operating on some good information. Some of the deep roads are so old, even the dwarves have forgotten them. We just need to get down there. Then Bartrand will lead the way. You and I will be there to handle problems.
What makes you so certain you'll be useful to me?
I know everyone in this city worth knowing. I can help you find the jobs you need, and if you don't need me for that, there's always Bianca.
You named your crossbow.
And why not? She's a beauty. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
What's to stop you from taking my investment and running?
You'll be traveling with the expedition, and I'll be at your side. If I cross you, you'll be the first one to know, and I'll be the last.
It's not like I had anything better planned.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job, and you'll have the money in no time.
Sure, easy. But maybe Aveline's got some bounties out. She joined the city guard, right?
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Keep a hand on your coin, Hawke. There are more cut purses in Hightown than in the rest of the city combined.
So I think I chronically misremember this. And I always think that you have to do the delivery to the Dalish in the prologue or the year time skip. That's wrong. So that's kind of where I was hoping to get through today. So that's the next chunk that we'll do, and where I would like to finish up. Why I've played this game so many times, I don't know why I keep using that, like the timeline, but it's fine. Yes, the next two hands. Then finally have a rogue in the party. So let's give him, I believe, cunning. Yes, that's for the unlocking. 2 cunning. I want to open chests. Get loot. Let's give him the big first. I love how it's not like archery, it's just Bianca. Okay, save. His tactics so he can take potions. Then we'll save. There will be more tactics that but gonna kind of focus on for now. Because I want to make sure I have it. We unlock more tactic slots as we go, but these are high life easier. That they can take their own potions as needed. Maybe that's not the most like efficient, or like the number of potions in inventory and keeping our potions stocked in the inventory, but just make. So, I think we're gonna do that next. No, I lied. First, go to Gamlen's house, but I might pick up some more quests on the way, but let's not get distracted. Extra ones, because I want to do all of Long Way Home today. But let's go find Gamlen's house. That also will help me make sure that the other DLCs are properly. I think they are. I think it's fine. But like let's sell our junk over here.
You're right.
But let's just confirm before we get too far into the game.
What?
Sell the junk. Better than what I have. Better than what I have? I don't have a hood for that one yet. Better, but I'm not really doing fire damage. Better armor. I don't have enough money to, I don't even know why I'm looking. I don't have enough money for any of them.
Not here to sell today,
I have to wait.
My shipment's late.
Well, good luck to you then.
There's a quest we need to pick up. Let's, yes, go talk to Sebastian. He's part of the DLC, so okay, I feel better now that he's there on the map. But then let's go find, did I mark that as I didn't change it. Go ahead and find Gamlen's house after we talk to Sebastian. Rock armor is so active, but that's fine. I'd rather just, if you, it's like this little bit here of the willpower, of the mana is reserved for, I guess that is the willpower. It's reserved for the rock armor, but I kind of like to keep it active the whole time to make sure I increase this bar, including what's reserved for the rock armor.
You know,
rock armor is super
it's
helpful.
Eerie how much resemble.
Cut off here.
Good day, Sarah.
If you have a plan,
Click
get
on
to
this.
it.
Don't be rude. That's Evelyn. I think I went to the wrong place. Talk to her later. She'll understand. Let's just go directly to Liv. We'll talk to Sebastian later. Now that he's on the map, I know his DLC is fine.
You know, Junior, your look, the Merchants Guild has their fingers in all these pies. Well, not the actual pies. They're clean as far as I know.
My. If it isn't Hawke. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then? Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Okay. We'll explore more later. We'll have time to. Mostly gonna try and stay on task for today. Since I've played before, I mostly remember like which things become inaccessible at some point or any point, and which things are open to us for the entire act or the entire game.
You hear about the Amaranthine traitors?
Who?
Some harebrained nobles in Amaranthine were conspiring against the Warden Commander. A truly stellar idea, if you know anything about her. We caught most of the conspirators, but a few fled by sea and came here. We're offering a bounty.
And the city guard is all right with me killing foreign nobles?
We tried getting permission. Lots of bowing, lots of flowery phrases, and a great deal of nothing from the Viscount. I came here to do a job. So if the Viscount gets his precious feelings hurt, he can take it up with the Warden Commander.
Sounds like the Warden Commander could be deposed if she's not careful.
True. The Amaranthine nobles are still a trifle upset about the whole burning down of their city. But this is the hero of Ferelden. Same one that defeated Loghain, an archdemon, the Mother, and no doubt more. Who do you think will win?
Didn't quite manage against the Harvester, but she tried her best.
Tell me what I need to know.
Here's a list of names and descriptions.
Probably
Anytime you end one of the bastards, let me know and I'll reward you. Better act fast though. We're looking for them too.
Didn't. Dude.
No offense to your uncle, but this house smells like really old cabbage.
Doggo.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest.
Order much yet. Bunnies, but we can get a fruit potion, which is kind of like a combo of that. It's better than the regular health potion, but also heal. Out. Okay, good. I am so reassured now that all the DLCs are there meant better. Gotta name the doggo though.
I think this is the same cheese that was here a year ago. What is that stain? Looks like the dog's trying to tunnel his way out of this hovel. Can't blame him.
Name dog.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on. Let's play fetch the invisible ball.
He just needs to get out more. Don't you, boy?
But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
It was Waffles.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
I've been saying waffles. Do we think waffle singular or waffles plural? Or is he like or do we want to go in a different direction? I liked pancake, last one. But that was singular. Pancake, not pancakes. But to me, waffles sounds better than waffle. I feel like it's waffle. I go with. He's officially christened Waffle.
My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, Mother, but not much else. Why don't you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Oh, of course not. Why should you do something reasonable?
I think because it's got a more just a consonant ending sound. That's why. Waffle is kind of a weird word. Like ending on the ul kind of all the different.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
What daft bastard leaves that behind?
It was old news.
You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Here should be how we access the other DLC. Yes. So I'm gonna have to. This should just be stuff that we can't use. Give it to somebody else. I'm gonna need to look up the. Hey. When the best time is to play all the DLCs, because I can't remember off the top of my head. Inventory full. We'll have to do some inventory management. It's gonna kind of have to do also with like pacing games. So, like I think we'll do this one either before, right before the very end of the main story, or even after. This one, I think we can do at any point. I think Act 2 is better, so we'll see. But anyway, let's do some inventory management real fast. A lot of stuff I can't use, but it's okay. We can put it in this. Actually, I should go over to the storage bin. Put away the stuff we're not going to use right now. Onto the junk because we can sell that. Oh no, we don't. Let me make sure I got the good stuff equipped. I'll put the extra stuff away. Let's see. Better or worse? What I've got better. I can sell those. Then I'll have to, you know what, we'll just have to do this, the inventory management later. Wait, all the, no, this, so all of the, so in this game, this game is very similar to Mass Effect in some of the mechanics. So like, we can't actually change, like in Origins, you can customize everybody's armor. You can't do that. You can find upgrades that improve their stats, and they're like, they function kind of as armor upgrades. But we can't actually change the armor. So any of this stuff that's not for a mage, we just can't use. So I can go ahead and dump all that in the storage. But any of like, well, for now, some of it we might sell. What do I do? Drag and drop. We'll go through it later. Sell it, but none of it is wearable for my character. So we're just gonna hoard it in the storage chest for now. I'm pretty sure the storage chest is junk in there. Come on. But the thing is, like, sometimes I don't remember, because I don't think I had these item DLCs on Xbox. Like the ones that are just item packs. Maybe I did. I just didn't use them. I don't know. But like sometimes the items in those have like no value if you try to sell them. So, wait, how is my inventory full? I got rid. Oh, the weapon inventory. I know that our other people can use the weapons, so we'll figure that out. But let's. Okay, I gotta get back on topic. Let's talk to Carver.
Maker, what a mess. I want to make things better for Mother, but some of what Gamlen says, I'm having a hard time hating him. Playing caretaker for someone else's life. Stuck in their shadow. That's no way to live.
And there it is.
Look, if you want to join the fight over who lost the most, fine. But I never lived here. Mother even gave me her old key to try and stir something. But I didn't know Grandfather. Finding his will doesn't matter to me.
You want a connection? This is where we'll find it.
The once mighty Amels? A bunch of slavers are squatting on that dusty glory.
What have you heard?
Uncle's a chatty drunk. He was up to his neck and signed everything over. That's who has the estate. Apparently, the most extensive wine cellar in Kirkwall is now a slave highway from the Undercity. That's the family legacy.
That sounds like an arrangement that needs to change.
And what if it does? We still aren't important enough to actually live in the place.
Baby steps, Carver.
All right, sister. If the key works, we'll clear the estate from the Undercity up. I don't know if this will help, but I do feel like hitting someone.
Okay, so I've gotten a tad off schedule for today. I need to take... I am going to go closer to the full 3 hours. I've not even a little bit over because I really want to finish the delivery to the Dalish today, if I can. Actually, I'm thinking that. To get my way through the quest. Don't know that I can do it in like 40 minutes. So I'm going to change. Not do that today. Let's start that next time. Let's do some of the little side quests / exploring. But I need to take a quick stretch break to go make sure the cat has food. I gotta feed him first because Heidi's and we'll just steal his food and not eat her food. And I need to feed her after stream. I'm gonna go take not a full 5-minute break, just a really quick one, fast enough for me to run downstairs and give Milo his food so he can eat it while I'm finishing up stream. And then we'll save going to the Dalish for next time, and we'll do, if there are any like little bitty side quests, we'll do that, but mostly we'll just do all the exploring and collecting quests so that we can get on with those next time. So just a very quick break so I can go feed the cat and be right back. I'm back. Thanks for your patience while I took that last break. All right, let's go explore Kirkwall some more. And also, our friends some of that loot we found. So I can offload the extra stuff here. Let's take... Wait, we can't have Evelyn until we go talk to her again. Guess we'll just have... We'll go pick her up. I have a wild guess on how many... I will more so after today. Yeah. I was gonna... I know it fairly well, but I was going to sit down after we're done today with the... probably pull up like the IG walkthrough or whatever and just like use that as an outline and count. But you know, like it's always like we all play differently, right? So something like certain fights or whatever might take no time, some might take extra time, but I'm gonna get at least have like a best guess for next time. But I'm hopeful that with a weekly stream and then weekend streams as often as I can manage them, wrapping up by the time I go back to teaching in August won't be the problem. But please don't quote me on that. Like as it is well established, I think, in the history of this channel that like I'm not great at like gauging how long it actually takes to play something, because like when I'm playing it on my own, just like for fun, like I'm just in it, I guess, and I don't realize how much time is passing, how much or how little. But I will try and I'll have an educated guess next time. Talk to Evelyn that she can hang out with us.
Good day, Sarah.
Hope the day.
Pick up all these codices.
Treating you well,
too.
Sarah.
Do help us level up. It's different. Like I don't think I ever see them any entry individually refer to endgame as a codex. The origin. That's what all those are. They're like the codex and all different. I know some people like to read them all as they go and read them all out loud. I don't. Long. But Google's great. Dragon Age Wiki. We have the stuff up.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawke.
That's it.
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bertrand. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
It has been a challenge. Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
This must be a very different pace from serving King Kalen.
It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. What about you, Carver? You were there. Do you feel something similar?
No.
All right, then. Bit of a tit, your brother.
Oh, that she said that just right in front.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothering.
That wasn't home for me. It was just where the Horde pressed us. It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
I'd been away already. I don't know if I'd still call it home.
Sometimes the best thing about a place is that it's where you're from.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall.
Who's kicking the wall?
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick that wall.
Fine day, Sarah.
The heart of law in Kirkwall. If I have to say something about it anyway.
Okay, so I was looking at the keybinds earlier. There we go. Now I know how to change characters. That's something last time I played I didn't know how to do, but I was
piece of cake.
Looking at it. Now, got it. Nobody for no. Now I know how to change between characters. Just Yeah, that's something I was struggling with last time, is how to change character. I would click portraits. And maybe I looked it up and it just didn't stick, but today I was reviewing
Hope the day's
key
treating you well,
bindings,
Sarah.
is that correct? Is that correct to say that? And I saw how to do it and it actually stuck this time. Level up. Hawke. Can't unlock it yet, but I'm gonna want the eventually. You know, let's go ahead and give her some more of. Actually, I don't. Oh no, this is what I was gonna do. Stone Fist is kind of useful. There are probably some chests lying around here. Excuse me.
Terribly busy.
Sorry, my voice is getting scratchy.
You're part of the Amell family, aren't you?
Might as well
I
do
had a
this
report
now.
recently concerning your uncle.
Because
The colourful chap, to say the least.
I'm later. In the past, I've tried to like mix and match my stream so that like there'll be that are like whole quests or longer quests, and then some where we kind of take care of all the little things.
Good luck getting in.
Sometimes it's hard to find a balance, but usually when I get to the like close to the end of stream, like the last half hour, I'm hesitant to start like a quest. We might not finish it. Kind of, well, the housekeeping, all the things. You select it.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh. Why are you behind? I'm confused. I don't know where I was. Got distracted.
Good day, Sarah.
We're up here. Oh yes, mixing the bigger quests with all the little. This is what I was saying. I try to, like, if there's the last half hour, just catch up on some of the things. Because I think whole streams where it's just the busy work. I guess it depends on what the busy work is, but this way, X. We'll find it again. Oh, it was this way.
Not likely.
You're a rogue. Literally your job. That's fine. Back later. Let's see, he levels up again. Ah, I need Varric to level up. That's fine. Guess I'll take a level up for Evelyn. Well, let's go in the inventory and see if those weapons like work for. Sure. Sure. That's something. Huge. It looks comically big on him, but that's fine. Oh, we have these things too. It has to be that. Health and armor. Give that to Evelyn. Now. That one will stay for Of Carver could probably use or stand. Because he's meant to be quick, so we want all his attacks to we want him to be able to do a lot of attacks quick. That seems to take Javelin. Oh no, that's for specific. Never mind. Give that to Hawke. Neither one of those are exactly what she... But let's give her this for now. Because of the health bonus. Can't give Varric a different weapon, because he is one crossbow kind of guy. But those things, give that to him for the attack bonus. All we have, and that. Oh no, that one's Varric. There we go. Cool. That took care of some of the stuff. There might be better stuff still in the chest that we haven't dealt with yet, but we'll at least clear out some of the extra inventory.
Not going to happen.
I do hope the Viscount remembers to eat
Went.
How much longer do I have to wait?
No, we already went over there. That's the guard's quarters.
Please stop kicking the wall.
Who's kicking the wall?
The guard will throw you out if you kick that wall one more time.
Where's the wall he's kicking?
Must be terribly busy. I've been waiting most of the day.
Wall's all the way over here.
Hope the day's treating you well, Sirrah.
Kind of funny that he has to keep telling the grown adult to stop kicking the wall because it's not what he wants, but it's like so accurate. It's the way some people behave. Go to Lowtown, and I think we have to deliver this bottle we found. We can go to the Hanged Man Barracks quarters. This game's kind of like Mass Effect in that you have to talk, have the character development, character growth conversation. You have to meet them at their quarters, at their place.
People you've been associating with, Carver.
Talk to my sister. She's the one in charge.
Maybe, but I know you get around. This city's full of people who are dead set on ending badly. I don't want to see you end up the same way.
Would asking you to stop spying on me help in the least?
No.
Still off some. Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a staff. That's better than the one I off the. I have to sell all the armor that my character can't wear because we can't equip anybody else with the cool armor, unfortunately. Not worth it, though. Oh, yeah, it wasn't worth anything. But there's no reason to hoard it in the storage container. If we can't ever use it. Oh, we have some more monies and more space in our inventory.
Something of yours, sir.
A strange turn. Thank you.
So let's go talk to Asa? Talk to Varric and the Hangman. go a little bit more of inventory management. The rest of like the freebies came with the DLC. Oh, there we go. Oh. Harbor leveled up. Talk to him or pick up anything.
Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs. A Ferelden in the guard. What will they think of next?
You have a problem with that?
Me? My family's not native either. I'm just surprised. A lot of old prejudice in the guard.
I'll give them plenty of reason to change their minds.
You know, it's possible they're just scared shitless of you. That's my theory, anyway.
Oh, there are, I should have said this earlier, but there are backpacks and bind/buy to increase our inventory carrying capacity. But I don't remember exactly. It's just the merchants that have some of them, I think. There's some that are findable, but get those too. Can't carry much stuff right now.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Realize I'm getting really shadowy on one side of my face because the sunlight window. I'm gonna try and sort out the lights time, but don't want to have to everything back and forth for my main channel streams, so I'm probably gonna just have the best of this setup as I can. But it's fine. You're not really here.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Loreen has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
I think we're good.
Edwina's the meanest waitress I've ever met, but she keeps my drink full. I think I might love her.
So, back to Gamlin.
So, someone
A little bit more
dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
inventory
Not
management.
before he gave it a shake to see if there were coins inside.
I was worried they would fall out.
Had anything to actually put in the... Oh, we can put the stuff for companions we not yet have. Don't look at the names, it's spoilers. Actually, all this back. No, we'll do it later. We only get a copper for each of them, but we'll solve them just because we don't need to hoard. But we don't want to do that yet. Those. Okay, so let's see if good for Hawke. Oh, I love these. The enemies drop better equipment. I like that perk. Actually, we'll take that over. Mana slash stamina. 7 threat. Have someone else who better with that. That for sure. Got to Varric in a minute. Fire. Cold. 11 fire. 11 I'm gonna do where except for our friends might run back in, run out there, give them free stuff, run back in, do more inventory management, and it's done. About it next time. Well, for a while anyway. I mean, inventory management, like thing, but level up. I'll do. That is a very definitely needs the bonus to lockpick. He can wear this one. Fully outfitted. Is that right? Sometimes I feel like I'm reading the wrong side. Yeah. Weapon. Oh, I want him to have those stuff that's specific. Level up. Maybe from one night. I struggle with keeping the mages on their feet. So anytime I can give them extra constitution, I can last to the end. I could do. We'll just leave that stuff there. Actually, no, let me just dump stuff in this. I sell it. That one. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. All these extra items, I'm sure I'm going to make some mistakes with the inventory management, but we'll just kind of go worry about it so much right now at the beginning. I'll make sure everybody's got the stuff that's them. Let's finish exploring. Remember to save your game frequently. That sounds targeted directly to me. You know what? I'm gonna go dump the rest of the legendary items back in the storage chest. Figure out later. I don't want to accidentally sell something and lose track of it that we need later. Need in air quotes because I'll just extra stuff, right? But I might find myself in a situation down the line where I need to something with some certain perk or whatever. I don't know. Don't want to deal with it all right now. No. Then we'll finish exploring Lowtown for today, and then I think we'll go ahead and start off next time with the delivery going to the Dalish.
Have you thought about what you'll do if your expedition doesn't pay off?
This is our only chance, and you know it.
You're so damned proud you couldn't pick up a trade.
And who would take a Ferelden apprentice? Maybe in another year I could work my way up to Piss Boy.
Fine, let's crawl down some holes. Good bloody luck for your sake.
And then we can do more exploring / start some of the side quest after that.
Hello.
You kept my brother out far too late.
He's an adult now, isn't he?
So with this game, without getting into any spoilers, if you've never played before, divided into acts, Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and most if not all of like the side quests and things you pick up don't carry over from one act to the next. So you have to, if you want to do everything, you have to be kind of smart about it and pace yourself and make sure you complete all the side quests that are going to expire, like when you go to the next major act of the game. Oh, you're erasing myself for everything. And I've played this quite a few times, so even though it hasn't been a while, it has been a while since the last time I played, so I kind of like remember, or I know like when it's getting to that point, for the most part, of like, oh, now I need to wrap everything up because it's about to move on to the next big section of the game. But I don't necessarily remember like well in advance, but I think I'll be able to pace it easily enough. Just like, I think if I wrap up a stream, I'll be like, okay, so next stream, like we need to wrap up all the side quests, because after that will be like the end of act such and such. And most of the
Gather round, all. I bring you a priceless treasure from the highest heights of Mount Davros has travelled. A pouch of Andraste's ashes. Verified by the scholar Genitivi, these ashes cure any ailment and provide virility in more intimate.
Well, that's right. We like opened it up for everybody, but I'm not sure how honest he Go ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and take us directly. Mount where I save, so that for my own memory, if I put us where we need to be, then I'll remember what to do next. Also do hunting, since apparently standard chests are still too difficult for Americans. Save. And that's where we'll leave it for today. Not have a great rest of the next time.